After a rainy morning, it's a beautiful afternoon, and we are in Amsterdam. And this is a picture of one of the canals, and I thought I'd just talk while I walked for a minute and describe what we've done and let you get a sense of what Amsterdam is like. So as I said, this is one of the canals. We are now moving down to the lightest plane. One of the reasons I like to take students to Amsterdam is that it is in fact so different, not just in terms of having canals running through it, but in terms of the style of architecture and the ethnic diversity of the population, and about how closely related it is to England and the rest of the world. It really is a port city, and it looks and feels very differently, despite having the American hotel and other things that you might see in an ordinary European city, like the trams. One of the things you see are hundreds of thousands of bikes. And I may sound like I'm making that up, but in fact I am not. There's got to be hundreds of thousands of bikes, and if I was down by the train station I could show you literally 2,000-3,000 bikes, all stacked up, all locked up by the train station. It's a beautiful sight actually, in the middle of Amsterdam, in the light glinting off all of the fenders. We're moving into the lightest plane now, which is one of the main touristy centers and not too far away from where a hospital is. And it's a place where you have street performers at night, you have lots of clubs and bars and restaurants, and the Dutch tend to disappear at night when the Americans and British and other people show up. And so I will just scan here. As you can see, there are many of the typical institutions of Amsterdam, the outdoor cafe, and the bike path, and although you can't see it because the tram just drove in front of it, the Burger King, and then on the other side there's the coffee shop, which, as everybody knows, doesn't really sell coffee. And so as we go around to specific sites, if I have a chance and if the weather cooperates, and I'm not sure it will, I'll try and show you different parts of Amsterdam, but for now that's enough.